Welcome to March's lesson called Have You Ever Seen the Rain by Creedence Clearwater Revival. I chose this song because it's a really neat song, timeless, and it's in the key of C. I wanted to bring in the C chord in this lesson today. So, before we get started, the plan is this. Very informal, pretend like it's just a personal lesson, and I will give you a few tips along the way, things that I have discovered that, took me a long time to figure out, but if someone had told me and a little bit further along. Also, we'll just kind of break it down and then we'll go from there, okay? So, here it goes. Have You Ever Seen the Rain by Creedence Clearwater Revival on the ukulele. First thing we'd like to do is make sure we're in tune. One more time. Sounds pretty good to me. I'd like to go ahead and introduce you to our style here of teaching. At least it seems like I had some pretty good feedback on this. I went ahead and put the chords right up here. Each string is noted as well as each fret and where to plot or place your finger. We have a C chord, a G chord, kind of looks like a triangle, F, an A minor, and a C7. So that's what we'll use in this song. I went ahead and wrote out the very first verse and then a chorus. So we would have every word that's underlined is kind of like a focal point or a place where you need to have that chord change. So we have someone, and then there's, no, time, and so on and so forth. I thought that might be helpful, and I had some good feedback on that method, and I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. If you come up with anything else, by all means, just leave it in the comments of how this could become better. So let's just go ahead and play the first chord. I use my ring finger. The reason why is I like to have the freedom for the other fingers, okay? So right here it is. One thing I wish someone would have told me, there are several ways to play a C chord. I had to kind of learn that along the way, but I'm going to show you real quick. So we got the C, and we're used to this one. Pretty easy on the ukulele. Honestly, you can cover the first two strings right here, and that's a C. Or you can actually bring it down like a stair step. Kind of like that E minor. E minor is like stair steps. We can do that with the C as well. What you do is you cover your first two strings right here, just like this. Put this one down and this one down. There it is. That's a C as well. Another thing that we need to remember is sometimes when we're playing, we get ahead of ourselves, we're not thinking, and our finger will accidentally hit right on top of one of the fret markers where the metal is, and it'll sound like this. That's a dead string, basically. So always remember, if you can, think of our form. Think of your hand coming over, finger coming down, pressure with your thumb on this side just to give it that good feel, and then you have that nice ringing tone versus something like that, okay? I just wanted to point that out. Another way to play a C is to go right on up to the 7th fret, okay? And make it look like a G shape, or G shape, but it's up here, okay? That's a C as well. Okay? And that's kind of fun too. And that's a whole other lesson because you can actually play this entire song up here. and it's really, really pretty. But for today's lesson, we're just going to go it the normal way. I like putting a little bit of a spin on that very first one. How did I do that? A slide. And the key to this one is this. Think of yourself in a skate park. And you're up on this thing, you're going down with the skateboard and then up. So it's kind of like less pressure, more pressure, less. You know, like this. So it'll be, sounds pretty good that way, doesn't it? You can even do with 2 fingers. Oh, that really made it sound pretty cool, didn't it? Anyway, that's just a little extra tidbit. What I did with this is I just decided to tell it like a story at the beginning. So let's break it down, okay? Here we go. Our first chord is the C, right here. And like I said, every word that's underlined is where we're going to have our chord change. So let's do this. Someone told me long ago, strum. So far so good, right? Haven't messed up, have we? There's a calm before the storm, but I know, G. It's been coming for some, back to the C. Time, strum. When it's over, so they say, strum. It'll rain, and that's we stay on that C. A sunny day, I know, G. Shining down like water. Now here's the really cool jazzy part. Go to the C on water. 1, 2, 3, 4 to the C7. Count 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 to the F. Right here we are. Here. I want to know, G. Have you ever seen the rain? A minor to an F. I wanna know, G. Have you ever seen the rain? A minor. I just realized I don't have that underline, do I? Oh, we'll pretend there's an underline under it. F. Then it's coming down, G. On a sunny day, C. Pretty easy stuff, really. But you got to slow it down a little bit. Why don't we do it this time with a little bit of a rhythm or a tempo, just to kind of stay in time and for practice. Let's do it again, starting with Someone Told Me. So here it is. Someone told me long ago. Stay on the C. There's a calm before the storm to a G. I know it's been coming for some C. Time. How'd that feel? Pretty good? Not too bad. Let's keep going then. Where were we? When it's over. When it's over, so they say. C. It'll rain. A sunny day to a G. Shining down like water. C. 3, 4. C7. 1, 2, 3, 4 to the F. I want to know, have you seen the A minor to an F? I want to G, to a C. F. Coming G on a sunny day. That might have been a little too fast, so I'm going to slow it up a bit. Let's just start with, how about this part where it goes, I know, shining down like water. Let's just start there. Let's get the G going here, okay? I know, shining down like water. 1, 2, 3, 4. C7. 1, 2, 3, 4. F. I want to G. No, to a C. A minor. F. G. To a C. To an A minor. F. To a G. And last but not least, the C. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get this sheet over there for you at no cost. Just go over, and that way you can have it where the chords fall. It's just kind of a way of doing it. I try to make it so that every time the chord falls a certain place, you're on the right lyric. And I found that to be very helpful. A lot of times on the music we see that we get from the internet or whatever, you know, it prints out kind of odd, or the chords are out here when it needs to be further in, and you know what I mean if you've tried it. So I'll do that and see what we can do about that, okay? So I hope you enjoyed this month's lesson. Time permitting, I'd like to do more. Also, in the comments, just pin maybe 3 different songs down there, and let me know if there's one of those 3 that you'd like to see next. Again, this is more beginner. I am an intermediate player. I have learned certain tricks along the way, and I am in classes, and it's really, really fun. It's a great stress reducer, and once you get onto it, it's honestly kind of addictive, and you'll really enjoy it. I have, and it's been a great therapy for my degenerative disc disease and my osteoarthritis. You know, for one thing, it keeps your fingers going. It gives your mind something to focus on, and I just found it very helpful. So I appreciate you being here, and I'll leave all the details down below. And if you haven't subscribed and you enjoy music, poetry, and music reactions, go ahead and subscribe. I'd be happy if you will. Thank you so much again. And here we go. Someone told me long ago, there's a calm before a storm. I know it's been coming for some time. When it's over, so they say, it'll rain a sunny day. I know, shining down like water. I want to know, have you ever seen the rain? I want to know, have you ever seen the rain coming down on a sunny day? Yesterday and days before, sun is cold, rain is hard. I know, been that way for all my time, till forever Someone told me long ago, there's a calm before a storm. I know it's been coming for some time. When it's over, so they say,